So if you're already a Bushwhacker owner, then you know the issues. Drive to your campsite, you got all kinds of shavings, metal shavings and wood shavings that just magically appear. Now, just to be fair, I pulled out my Bushwhacker, the official Bushwhacker quality manual, to read through it just to see if there's anything that I should look for. Alright, they gave me this nice quality manual, so that means they really care about quality. So let's check out page 1. Step 1, or 1.0, cut corners. Cut corners. So that could mean, maybe that's why I've got this gap here. Huh. Looks like they use staples and no screws. That could be a problem. I'm sure that was just an isolated incident. Let's see what step 2 has. Step 2. Repeat step 1. Okay. Back page. Quality is job number 1. To be fair, this is pretty common with any mass-produced RV in the industry. They're all built pretty shady quality. And you also got to remember you're driving these things through an earthquake every day. I've had this one for 2 years. Now I bought it secondhand. So the fact that it's held up is good. But Miss Dee Dee's getting really upset about having to clean this thing up every time we set up camp. So I'm going to take some things apart and try to get some of these shavings out and see if we can make some improvements. Already basically off. I figured I'd just go ahead and pull this to the side. Let's take a look inside. We'll put it back together a little better than what they did, but you tell me, what do you see in here? That's exactly what we get in our bed. Got metal shavings, wood, and some insulation. And that makes for an itchy night of trying to sleep. So it's time to fix this. Alright, I chose to take the whole AC out. Even though I had some access, I want to get every bit of this out. You do have a drip pan with some sticky on it to, I guess, keep the AC from rattling. Live critter. Got your vents. That's what you see underneath. We'll remove that screw and get under here and get this thing clean. Behind door number 2. Even a mud dauber nest. Look at that. Alright, got all the screws out of this. I gotta cut the seal, take this vent off, because I want to seal around the AC unit with some spray foam. So you've seen all the mud dauber nest in there. I don't want to invite them in anymore, so we're gonna try to do this right. So it's held on by a few screws now, so it is together, it's tight. Maybe it's got a little more of a gap there than before, but I can always run a bead of silicone like it really matters. And of course, I'll wait till it's well over 100 to do this kind of work. My gosh, shirt number 2 I'm fixing to sweat through. This is brutal, but it's got to get done, so nothing complaining, more work. All right, just came back from the big box store, got a few supplies, got some silicone, 100% waterproof, so I can seal that back up when I take it off, and got some foam spray. When I took that AC out, I lost my seal, so I'm going to seal that back up because I don't want any of those wasps, yellow jackets, mud daubers, mosquitoes, flies, or anything else sneaking in. Got a fresh shirt on, got to cool down just a little bit, needed it, because my golly, it's hot out here. So, it's time to proceed, keep going forward. All right. Cut the old seal away. Make it a little easier to come off. Alright, pretty simple. Don't want to get too carried away, don't want to tear anything up. On the way to the big box store, got a notification on YouTube that DIY Outdoor Life has a new video out, so I want to hurry up and get done so I can watch TV. See what Brian's doing this week. I still have one mystery I don't understand. When I run this thing on high, especially with high humidity, I'm getting water dripping inside. But this pan has a nice angle on it. It goes outside, and I'm not quite understanding why it would leak inside. So that's a little concerning. All right, these vents are open enough that flying insects can come in there and nest, as we've seen. If you watched us for long, you know we travel a lot, so this doesn't sit here that much, but 1 week is more than enough for them invasive species to call this home. So what am I gonna do about it? I'm gonna find a simple solution. It is problem solved. That'll keep the bugs out. That's after 2 years, 2+ years of traveling. All that sawdust, you see metal shavings, every bit of that is what gets sprinkled into that bed when we travel. Our life's fixing to be so much better. All right, got this thing all cleaned out, all put back together, all looking like it should, because it's gonna be ready for the next surprise. Hee hee. Well, I'm excited because look what just got delivered. The new mattress for the Bushwhacker. Went with the Milliard Trifold Memory Foam queen size mattress. This has, you can flip the sides on it. So one side is going to be firm. You can flip it around and then you're going to have soft, depending on what you like. It also has a cover that is washable, so you can take it off and throw it in the washer, nice and fresh every time you go out. I'm not sponsored by this. I bought this with my own money, and I'm going to give you my honest review as we start using this. But this is 6-inch compared to what came with the Bushwhacker was honestly, I think 3. They may call it 4 inches, but it compacts down to just a little wafer basically. I've actually liked it. It's been really good, but the original one has the crease down the middle, so everybody's kind of sliding right into that middle. Whereas this one, the trifold, you're not going to have it down the middle. The tris go, you know, laterally with the body. So this is going to be really nice. But let's get this thing open. Sha sha. I don't know. I think my original mattress might be a little more comfy than this. That don't look like 6 inches. Oh yeah, well of course. Let's try opening up. It's perfectly vacuum sealed. That way you can transport it, and this thing's gonna magically grow into a large mattress. So let's check it out. Oh, this is greatness. Absolute greatness. No more crease in the middle. So yeah, these creases go across horizontally, which will be just fine. Nice thick mattress. Fits perfectly. Still get to these cabinets. The heat vent is still unobstructed. This is wonderful. Good morning, everyone. I'm not even going to tell you what time it is because I overslept today. That's real easy to do when you got a mattress like that Milliard. So, once again, not sponsored, but I can certainly tell you where to get one. And 6-inch foam mattress, reversible, waterproof. I'm telling you, best night's sleep you'll get. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks for coming along. Like, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you down the road.